what can students do right now who, okay, they're not going to move to LA just yet. How can they network and make connections? Do you guys have any recommendations for networking remotely to make those connections ahead of time?
Yeah, I would say one big thing that's helped me out here in my move to LA period, in terms of housing and jobs is Facebook groups. I've been added to a couple Facebook groups specifically for women, for sexual minorities, for people working in reality TV, and I'm just seeing links every single day to who knows a PA in this area or who knows someone who can do this and that, and then everyone tags each other in the comments. And I've seen so many names that then I've later met them like, oh, we've accidentally been talking for several months, and it's nice to finally meet you. And the great thing about being on those Facebook groups is like you can ask the questions, you can meet these people, and you can just stay at home and you can learn so many things just from reading that. And I also found housing that way too. So honestly, Facebook, beyond GV alum, just Facebook groups in general.
That's a great tip. Do you guys have any other ones?
I mean, when I was in college, I was talking to different professors about editors who had graduated beforehand, people who were out in LA already, anybody who I could talk to about how to learn the ropes of moving to LA and like what opportunities there are and how to present yourself as a new person in LA and a freshly graduated college student. I met a lot of good people, Michael Johnson, Brad Stencil, Jill Suzuki, like all those people just from getting a name from Suzanne Zach or Kim Roberts. Like your advisors and your professors know a lot of people who have moved out here, as exampled by this. Like there are people out here who are willing to help you and teach you what you need to know. So just talking to people who know connections, like your professors, helps a lot too.
For sure. It's the Laker for a lifetime kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Scott, how have you networked through your years out in LA?
Well, when I first got here, I moved with a couple Grand Valley alum, actually, and then started hanging out with a lot of Grand Valley alum pretty much right off the bat. And that's how I got a lot of my early jobs. People I'm still friends with that have really helped my career in a lot of ways. So it was really that Grand Valley alumni at the beginning was helpful because I didn't have the resume to get hired as a set PA on a TV show right off the bat, but I knew people that were key set PAs on TV shows. So if they needed an extra 5 people to go watch a street corner or something, they'd hire you for a day, and then you could say you worked on this show, things kind of moved from there. So it was a lot of in-person networking with Grand Valley people, and then I would also agree with Facebook as well. I work in nonfiction documentary, and I'm in a couple of Facebook groups where people are looking to find PAs, DPs, camera assistants all around the country for various shoots. When something happens in the news, somebody's doing a documentary in some random city. So people are looking for people around the country sometimes too.